Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. He's making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity. Hunter's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
Coming out of Baltimore, rated R.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. This is the kind of fight that makes boxing the ultimate highlight sport. He's the fighter that can get rid of you with one single shot.
Well, we look at the power, and that's what gets your attention, Joe, but really, ultimately, what gets it done is a great sense of timing. His power would be nothing if he didn't get it across so often.
Hunter's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. What an impact that left hand just made by Hunter. Able to dismiss that body shot. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Parries that punch intended for the head. Hunter's left landing well. Tigers, the victim of a powerful hook.
Up and down, side to side. Keep working the jab. Come on. Side to side.
A good block.
Keep it tight.
Good shot there with that left. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Able to show you his blocking ability.
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight?
Here we go. Round two is underway. Blocks away that headshot. Scored well with that straight left. Scored well up top. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Don't walk into his punch.
How about that? Bombs away to the head by Tiger. Hunter's tag. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Keep moving around the ring.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Cover your head, kid.
Left to the body. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Good uppercut by Tiger. Not able to land the headshot. little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Let's see some defense.
10 seconds to go in this round. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Listen, I want to...
And round number 3 is underway. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Oh, what an uppercut. A well-placed overhand right. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Solid hook upstairs. There's that right hand he scores with. And now he scores with that left to the body.
Forward.
Tiger still shaking after feeling that uppercut. A flush hook scores well for him. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Oh, that's a huge... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Okay, keep circling away from that power. There you go.
Ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 4, but I still think that either fighter could take complete control of this fight. He's up around right now. Tiger's proving to be elusive. Hunter's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
You gotta protect yourself.
Tiger's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Up top with the right hand.
Close the gap.
Keep your hands up.
Stay focused on the inside.
And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Tiger. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Uppercut. Uppercut. One, two. 1, 2.
Get up out that corner.
Close the distance.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left.
Keep working the body.
We count down the final moments of this round. Nicely timed 1-2. And that's the end of round 4. Hunter's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Able to cover up that gut. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Hunter's gaining. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
1, 2, 3.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Tiger.
Cover up!
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Double jab, double jab. Come on, kid.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Tiger. He comes with the straight right hand. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Very accurate work. Three-punch combination serves him well. And there he is scoring with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fight.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Tiger's in position to win this fight. Trust me when I say.
One more.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little. Flip the script a bit.
You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third punch in there and landed the combination.
Yeah, that's it.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Tiger. Scores with the uppercut.
Keep your back off the ropes.
Good return fire that time. Hunter's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Uppercut. Hooks on the
Smart
inside.
punch right there. The uppercut worked. Putting his punches together, landing two shots there. There's a good right hand.
Keep working the jab.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Hunter.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. You're doing fine. He's just beating you to punch, that's all. You need...
Nice and strong, nice and strong. Uppercut, hook to the lip. Don't forget that. Keep your hands up. I need you to keep busy on the inside, okay? Just keep busy inside. So,
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. A solid left hand by Hunter. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Well, all of us can see the success he's having with the uppercut. How come his opponent can't? What should he be looking for?
Well, what he needs to do is he has to be aware where it's coming. He knows it comes when he's inside and it's coming up the middle. He needs to take his glove and just dip it down, drop it a little bit, open it up, and kind of put it underneath his chin a little bit to block that punch.
That's where you want to be.
At the halfway point of round 7.
Looking good. Keep going.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Don't walk in his punches.
He missed with that headshot. What an impactful left hand by Tiger. There it is. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
And this round comes to an end.
Some water. You good? All right?
Nice work. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right? You know where you need to be. I don't want to see you on the outside with him, okay? This fight is not in...
Start of round 8, Teddy's scorecard. Well, slight lead here, but I'll say this. He may be up on your scorecards, but his opponent knows how to land a punch against him.
Yeah, he's found a home for that right hand. He notices that he brings that left hand back slow, so the right hand beats him to the mark.
Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. I don't know which way to read this. Is he trying to confuse his opponent, or is he just confusing himself by changing his style, the way he's approaching things here after being knocked down earlier?
Well, if I'm the opponent, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I just gave him a little truth serum. Yeah, I'm seeing really the truth now about him, that he's really hurt, and he's a little desperate. And in my mind, I'm going to deal with it that way. I'm going to go after him saying, I have him, I'm going to take advantage of this right now. He's not going to fool me.
Hits him in the mug with the right. The halfway point of round number 8. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Tiger.
Body shot.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
You need to move your head, okay? Side to side.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been A very even fight. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Tiger. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Doing great.
Big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Close the gap.
Committing now to the left hand, good straight shot. And yet another big shot comes in. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. And down quick.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And the round, the ref stops the fight. Hunter's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Tiger's power turns things around. He goes from trailing on your scorecard to winning by knockout.
That's what's great about this sport, and that's why people always come out to watch it, because you can make everything right in the world. Or at least that night, you can make everything right in the ring. He made it right.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.